Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel, JRC Restoration, Decor and Designs, and my name is Phyllis. If this is your first time visiting my channel, thank you for stopping by, and please check out my other videos to make a determination if you'd like to be a part of the JRC Restoration, Decor and Designs family. And for my faithful subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for your faithful viewing support. Here on my channel, I share DIYs, decorate with me's, home decor, Goodwill and thrift hauls, and more. And if you like what you see here today, please consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up. I would love to read your comments, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. In today's video, I will be decorating my dining area for 2025 summer. Now, what I'm going to share with you first is you'll see that I did a little change to my buffet just for the top and the two front drawers, but I stopped in mid makeover and asked Chat GPT to make it match my kitchen. And if some of you all watched my kitchen makeover where I did everything black and then touches of gold, and then my countertops and backsplashes is marble contact paper, I will link those videos in my description box below if you have not seen that. But I sent the pictures, or basically I told Chat GPT what I want, and it sent me 3 renderings. The first one I did not really care for. The second one, it was getting there, but that third one, it hit it right on the head, and it is exactly what I'm going to do. And it probably won't get done until September, because I will be leaving out of here on the 8th of July to just spend some time with my dad in Baltimore for about a month. But when I get back, that might be a change for the fall. The change that you'll see coming up is in courtesy of Chat GPT. So let me share with Chat GPT. Let me share with you what Chat GPT sent back to me. This is what the buffet looked like in 2023 and 2024. Let me share what it looks like currently, just the top of it and the 2 top drawers. So I'm getting ready to now do my decorating the top of my buffet, which is a dresser turned buffet. I heightened it with the legs. If you all remember, I did this video, this makeover in 2023. And if you haven't seen that, I'll upload the video. I have since put this, my favorite peel and stick, on top and these front 2 drawers, but this is not going to be the final look. I asked Chat GPT to redo my dining room the way it is set up, keeping the furniture that I have, and looking at the picture. This is the first rendering that is sent back. I don't care for the table being black and then the middle part being marble. And I thought I would like the marble on top and the rest of the buffet black, but no, I didn't like that. So I asked it to change it, and then it sent this. Now, I love the way the dining table looks, so I'm going to try to make mine look like that, but still the top of it is marble and I don't like it. So I said I wanted to match my kitchen, all black and just gold touches, and this hit it right on the head. This is the one that I will be copying. I will even try to color my chandelier gold, because right now it's nickel, and I believe I can do it with rub and buff. So if you're interested to see how everything turns out, then just keep watching. And I want to thank you all again for stopping by. So let's get decorating with my buffet, my dining table, and the 2 cabinets for my summer decorate with me dining area for 2025. What I'm going to put on here are 2 lamps, and then I'm going to share with you this shelf. Basically is what it really is. The shelf that my neighbor gave to me 2 years ago, and I'm using it as somewhat of, I guess, a centerpiece on the buffet. So let me show you that. This right here. So it's white metal, and this is faux wood. It's not real. It feels like wood. And I almost covered this with, you guessed it, my marble contact paper, but I'm leaving it like this. This is what it looks like. I put these 2 things on here because it was rolling and I wanted to be steady, because again, you can see with these little things here, it's made to hang on the wall, but it kind of reminds me, when it's sitting like this, it kind of reminds me of the miniature size bar carts that have feet. So I took some tubes and wrapped it in some peel and stick white paper, and that's how it's able to sit up. This one is a little shorter because you can see it kind of rocks, but when I sit it up and put weight on it, it still sits up. I did this like a year ago. I never showed this. So these have been on there since, and I just glued them with the glue stick. That's how I attached them on to this. So if you'd like to see how I decorated my dining table, my dining DIY buffet, and my 2 cabinets for the summer of 2025, then just keep watching. And again, I want to thank you all for stopping by. Let's get decorating. Share something real quick, and this is a hack, I guess you can call it. But if some of you all didn't know, if you have a cord that comes out, I found that most of the lamps where the cord comes out, you can push the cord all the way back in, and this is what you get. If you didn't know that, right there. So I wanted to share this with you all just in case some of you all did not know. So I'm going to just push it back for you and let you see. So see, this is what I used to do, and just hide it behind the lamp, but I remembered that, so I'm just going to unwind the cord. And my dad told me that it's not good to do cords like this. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with shortening it causes a shortage in the wiring. that's connected. I don't know, but see how this just, and it's no effort, just pushing it in. And I thought that was so cool. I saw one young lady on YouTube, I don't know her channel name, but I think I also saw the young lady, Till Vacuum Us Do Part. I think she shared it one time in her video. But you just keep shoving it in. And this one is going in easy. The ones that's in my bedroom that I got from the thrift store, those do the same thing. You just push them until it goes all the way in. And there it is. And I was so glad. So now, because I'm not using the outlet for these yet until I fix it, but I can still use my lamp by putting a USB rechargeable light bulb in here. And it's only for aesthetics purposes because I don't use these lamps. These lamps are up here for decoration only. And then the ambience of the light at night. But I thought I'd show that. Guess it's a hack. Not sure. But I thought that was real neat and thought I would share it with you all. So let's complete this 2025 Summer Dining Room Decorate With Me video. riser is what I'm calling it, is made from an old tabletop. You know, those tables, I think the Dollar Tree used to sell them years ago, and Walmart used to sell them. It has the 3 legs that come with them. That's the top of this. And then the bottom is one of those cookie cans. And I just covered it with the same peel and stick floor covering that I put in my bathroom and in my foyer entry, as well as I covered the table, and I did this like 2 years ago. So, and then I covered the round part of the can because I didn't want it showing. I didn't want it, and this can is that can, the cookie can at the Dollar Tree that has the butter cookies. That's what they are. But I put that on there so it can rise, have a height off the table. You can see here where the legs used to go. So this is just a little temporary thing, and I did this like, oh, year before last. We are in 2025, so I did this in 2023, I believe, if not 2024. So I'm going to just place it in the center of my table. I did have it on the island last year when I showed you all a picture of my island when I thought I was going to be moving, and I staged it with vases that I DIY'd. So all I did was with the floor, I covered it with the peel and stick flooring and then trimmed it with black washi tape. So this is just, I'm not going to do a tablescape. I'm just going to do a centerpiece. And what I'm going to have here is this, and then the other frame that's like that up there, and then 2 teapots, thrifted teapots that I glued. I'm sorry, this y'all gotta look at my mouth. 2 teapots that I glued to the top of some candle holders that I got some time ago from Ross, and then a bird, some baby's breath, and then some greenery. And then I'm going to surround it with some greenery stems that came out of a pot, and it's actually the pot that when I did my 2025 summer decorate with me, the terracotta pot, these leaves that I'm going to be putting around this here, around the table riser, or the round riser. I'll call it a table riser because that's what it is, a table. And I took the styrofoam out, threw the styrofoam away, but I kept the greenery, which is fake, but it's the variegated vines is what they call it. So that's how I'm going to, so I'm just basically creating a summer centerpiece, because the picture that I put inside the frame has flowers and everything, and since I don't have flowers to put on here, I'm just using that, and then the baby's breast, and then just greenery. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So let me face you all back down so that you all can see, and we'll get started. And here is my dining room decorated for summer of 2025. I love the simplicity of everything that I've placed and how I used, again, as always, things they already have on hand. And my summer for 2025 style that I was trying to go with, which may not portray too much in the dining area except maybe for the picture frames, is a vintage look. But nonetheless, I like the way it came out, and I can't wait to make the buffet and the cabinet over from what Chat GPT did for me. So if you enjoyed this video and watching me decorate my dining area for 2025, please give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, please consider subscribing. Check out my other videos to make a determination if you'd like to be a part of this channel. And for my faithful subscribers and viewers, I do thank you so much for your faithful viewing support. And again, and as always, I want to thank you all for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching JRC Restoration, Decor, and Designs. And remember,
The distance between your dreams and reality is called action. So until next time, make it a blessed and productive day, everyone. Bye-bye.